Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Which is a good thing. Hard digging, I've got 5 people that can do that. We've got plenty. You know what? I'm going to send you up this way and you're going to do that. I mean, now your morale is way down, but we'll cope with that. You've got exosuit training, we'll give you digging, because you like digging. You're really into that. You've still got more skill points available. Let's give you some improved. There. You need to work on your morale, buddy. Another astronomist in there. Your morale is way down, and I don't need to put you onto exosuit training, so you can stay. You will stay as you are. You as well. And you... Your morale is way, way down at the moment. Your morale is up, and you've got critter ranching. I'm going to start working you up through this way towards exosuit training. And Turner, up here, the final dude. Your morale is down, so we will leave you as you are. Right. On we go. So we've got a death in the family. That was not nice. We didn't like it. It was one of those things, wasn't it? Right. We need a... No, not a manual airlock. We want a pneumatic door to go into there on that one. And then we're going to want... In here, I will deconstruct the ladder up through here. I'll do this one at a time, because if I just do a general deconstruct, it will remove the pipework as well, which we don't want to do. That ladder there, I can also get rid of that one in exactly the same way. Like that. There, and I'll see about moving that and doing another critter farm in a bit, but I'm not going to do it yet. I got 3 spaces there, and I've got 1 space there, and then we'll also have these critters right here. They'll have a bit of space. Base, tile, put you into here, and then we want to go into furniture and crown molding and drop crown molding into there as well. They can go and put those in, and should keep everything running in there. And then I've also got these up here. Now, is my... Oh, he's carrying Bert in. There is Bert's memorial. They're able to come here and mourn for him, so it's going to make them feel a lot better about it. That's a good thing. Right. Now, if that one there is finished, I mean, at the moment, it's because I haven't got that pneumatic door done, and I haven't got that bit done. And then I'll be able to change this over so that it will all be properly sealed. But I need to wait until it is actually properly sealed in there. My night shift versus day shift situation, I'm hoping that is actually going to improve. I'm hoping that's going to make them feel a little bit better about life in general. Right, so I've got some of them here sleeping. They're using their beds. So what are you like? I mean, let me have a look at these dudes a minute. You are morale 21. His morale is 24 out of 26. Max over there, morale 18 out of 9. And Barney there, morale 22 out of 28. Morale seems to actually be pretty good. They seem to like it. Right, well, we'll leave it like that. We'll let them sort of work an overlapping shift like this, and we'll see how that continues to pan out for them. And I need to... Yes, I know what I was going to do. We're going to go into power in here, and I want a heavy watt conductive joint plate in here so that I can bring power in through into these. That's what we need in there. So then I want heavy watt conductive wire. This one, I've been making it out of gold. Now I have got 24 tons of gold, so I think that's okay to keep doing that. And I think that's one of the more attractive options as well that they've got. So we bring that one down there. And we bring it all the way over to there as well. Right, there is the power taken care of. Once that bit there is finally built, let's go into you and I want them to hurry up and finish building this. They take so long to build everything, don't they? Heavy watt conductive wire. Go and build that. That one. Tile, heavy watt. There, build that one. Right, there's a couple of little bits. I have got people working overnight. Right, there's now people working round the clock. And, ooh, right, you can now be activated because you've got 0 of 20 on there. So if I copy the settings on that one and I dump it onto there, I've now got another critter drop-off point right there. I'm going to need more people who can help with the grooming stations. The other advantage of this mega sort of critter farm that we're building up slowly here is that the critters will eventually start dying of old age. And as they die of old age, you're cramped. 7 of 7. At least he's happy. Right, have a look at that dude right there. Happiness. Age 69 out of 100. That dude right there is 80 years old. That one is 58. This one over here is 73. Once they start to get older, they just die right where they are. And then you get steak, which you can go and use. That Draco over there, going to attack that one. And that Draco up there, we're going to attack that one as well. And he gets turned into food. There, right. Bit of meat that can be carried on down. And then I've got some stuff here. So that's going to compost. That one is going to be composted. And that one is going to be composted as well. There's a little tiny bit more going into compost, which will ultimately then be used for dirt. The water in here, I like that the water in here is now clean. Alright, our whole chlorine gas bit in there, plus our chlorine gas bit in here, it is still working well to keep everything clean without any germs. Like, we look in here, no germs at all. That's working as intended. That is working beautifully. No issues there at all. And I've got dust caps down here. These are growing quite nicely. They're within the right temperature range. The Pacus in here are horribly cramped and overcrowded. So they're not going to be laying any more eggs, but they will. They only live to 25, so we will start getting Pacu. We'll start getting fish in there on a regular basis fairly soon. Now, the glass forge is still working, so I want to watch the temperature. It really hasn't made much difference to the temperature there. I got one little bit there with the temperature that is quite low. Glass, we've got 1,150 kilos of glass right there. I've still got 33 cycles of glass to go through. This one is actually doing really well. Like, we don't have excessive amounts of anything in there, which is good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was some glass that was left behind here somewhere. Or maybe not. There was some glass there. I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, this dude right here, like, he's got a balloon he's carrying around. Liam, why are you carrying around a balloon? Are you like really pleased? Morale is 19 out of 9. He is a very happy chappy. I mean, yes, we have a distinct lack of oxygen up here, which is probably not helping anybody at all, but it's not exactly holding them back. I'm going to allow the flow of oxygen, hydrogen through this area here as well. And that will go up to there, and that gets pulled into the hydrogen system. The hydrogen system is going straight to these two hydrogen generators down here. This is slowly building up. I've got... that one is now working flat out. Gas pump right there, which is pumping. Let's go and have a look at ventilation overlay in here. That is bringing hydrogen and carbon dioxide down this way. It's filtering out the hydrogen down into that one, and then the oxygen is going in here with a little bit of natural gas and chlorine mixing in as well. Then it comes into here, and this is all oxygen coming through here. Now, so long as I have a continual supply of power running in, I'm actually able to keep the Atmo suits fully charged. so long as we've got a continual supply. Now, it is going to make a bit of a difference. Like, I could probably do with a little bit more than we've got coming in at the moment. So maybe we want to have this as two separate systems. Because this out here is very low amounts of oxygen. So they are going through and they're charging these up. But they're doing so very, very slowly compared to what others are doing. Which... oh, and another thing that I still want to do is I want to build transit tubes. And I want to build a lot of the transit tubes as well. We've got big plans for transit tube building. Now, everything in there is constructed. How many of these I got? I got 10 of those right in there. I'm gonna need... I've got 10 suits down here, have I? I got a whole load of Atmo suits down there. I'm hoping that there's going to be enough in that. And they should all be able to be brought up into here. I think that's most of that. I mean, there's a couple more bits in there that still need to be built. So really, I just need to get the oxygen supply. And that's the one that I kind of need to, like, double check on, is how am I going to change this round so that I've got a better supply of oxygen. This one in here is running quite slow. That there is running through quickly, and it's building up on the hydrogen. I've got oxygen being pulled in there and hydrogen, and that's sort of going in, and then I'm sending some oxygen down over this way. It's being mixed in, and then I've got this other pipe down here that is also mixing stuff in. So is there a faster way to put that through? You know, I think there is. Like, that one is pulling in oxygen, but it's pulling in other stuff as well. So if I was to put in an extra filter... What am I filtering here? This one's filtering pure oxygen. I've got one pure oxygen line coming into there. And that's only going in that direction. So if I was to take... Actually, I just need to take it off of here, really. So that's got, like... It's got that feed coming in there. So I'm sort of like... That's fed all the way through into there. That's jammed full. If I could have a bypass from that one and then have additional oxygen going up there as well to feed every... Yeah, that might... I think that's the way forward. I think we just need to put an oxygen supply from there up to there, and that will keep everything running perfectly. Okay, so if I go with a regular gas pipe in here, and I run a gas pipe straight up that ladder... Now, what is igneous rock there? Granite is decor plus 20. We'll make this out of granite. And then I will run that up there like that. And we'll join those two together. Right. And they're delivering granite in there. I can see them delivering already. I'm going to keep an eye on this a second because I want to see which direction. This should travel the right direction. If it doesn't, what I will do is I'll add in a bridge halfway up, and then that will force it to travel in the right direction. Very, very quickly making stuff in here. The oxygen has just dried up here a bit, and I think that is largely because we've got a bit of a power blip. Is that potentially what's caused it? No, it might just be the oxygen going up there. But that oxygen is traveling the right way. Now, suddenly, all of the gas is emptied out. That would have been a power blip. That's what caused that, is a slight power blip. As soon as we get a power blip, everything stops working. Like, all the filters and everything, they stop working. And so, yeah, that's really not good. We don't want that. This here is splitting. We've got half going up and half going this way. And that's a good thing. That's what I want. I do want that to split apart so that then we get more coming. And it's literally cycling back round over to here. But that's a good thing as well because it's keeping that top one running. So I've now got a little bit more gas running out each way. And that's keeping it all going. Now, I've got enough oxygen right now to keep these being filled up, so long as the power can be maintained. as soon as we start to lose power, the rest of these items, that they start to fail. So while we've got those two running, and I've also then, like, all the filter systems are able to go, so the hydrogen generators can run, the coal generators are mostly on, plus I've also got... Seriously? You're overpressured again? And there's polluted oxygen right there, which isn't doing anything. This one is so frustrating. It's so frustrating, this one is. It just sits there and does nothing. I've got the 290 degrees. If I try and put something to filter out that, like put a pump in here, it gets too hot and it gets damaged. It won't run. Like, it's utterly ridiculous. Erupts in 0.2 cycles. But it's overpressuring. It's open. This is open. How is that not able... Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do about that? I've literally tried everything I can think of to keep that right. And it fills up with oxygen right in there. Even if I completely seal the unit off and I suck out every other bit of gas that's in there, it still somehow manages to leak gas back into it. And that's the bit that I can't understand. How is it leaking gas back into it? Erupts in 20 seconds. Rising pressure erupts in 7. And boom, overpressure, idle, won't do anything. Because, yeah, it just won't do anything. Right, you over here. Default. Open. Let's try that, shall we? Idle in 0.6 cycles. So, if I do that, the duplicant is going to come out here. He's going to put a suit on. He's going to run all the way round. You're dormant, and you are going to be erupting in another 10 cycles. That one's open. There we go. Is that enough? It's moving, but it's not enough to get that oxygen out of the way. That oxygen is just sitting there in exactly the wrong place. That sits in a layer above the steam. And there does appear to be absolutely no way of removing the oxygen. See, I got steam running out here. There. Now it's running, and suddenly that polluted oxygen has now suddenly disappeared. Does that mean I need... No, I don't want to leave... See, I don't want to leave that one open. Put that back onto auto. Someone needs to come back through and switch that... You know, shut that door again. I don't know what I can do about that. Right. Close that one up. And then the steam starts moving around again. I mean, maybe now that I've got that in there... Tell you what, let's try building... We can just have regular tile on here. Let's try building a bit of tile in there and sealing this in properly. There's carbon dioxide down there. But maybe if I can seal that in properly... and give it a high priority as well... Maybe, just maybe, I can get them to come and do it. There's someone coming out. They've got a suit on. Go on. Deliver some granite. Don't you dare stop. I need that to keep going right now until that is finished. I need that to be done. That's got to be finished. There, someone's coming out. Okay, we've got a suit on. I got 2 people with suits on, so one of them is hopefully coming out over this way to complete that job. They're both going to complete the job. Right. That's now a sealed unit in there. Is that going to generate oxygen? I've got carbon dioxide in a layer along the bottom of this area. But there's no water. There shouldn't be anything that can produce material in here. And the steam is a high enough temperature that I shouldn't be getting any oxygen coming in here either. We will see. I don't have a lot of faith in that thing actually working properly. Now, I'm gonna need a suit in here. So we now go through like this, and I say deliver suit on all 10 of these. So if I go to you, I can't copy settings. So I've got to go through manually and deliver a suit to each of these. No, that's fine. We can do that. Deliver a suit into each of these. I've got now the power situation has been dealt with. In there, like that. And this is mostly being dug out. I'll go tile here and just build a couple more tiles in there. They should then finish building that bit. We've got the suit deliveries requested. Once the suit deliveries have been done and everything is in there, that's that bit dealt with and taken care of. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Let me look back over this side. Look in there. Glass. Almost 2,000 kilos of glass, which means that we are in a situation where I will be able to get my solar panels built outside. And I've also got, under shipping it is, the robo miner right there. And I'll be able to make one of those as well, which is something that we need for the little situation that I'm going to be doing up the top. But this is the important bit to start with. We've got to get all of this built. So that's an unreachable build right in there. So if I deconstruct that one, and then they can get into that one, and then they will continue on with this. And we're not quite ready yet. We've got the deliveries. We've got the suits. They'll be able to come in and do those. I need ventilation and gas pipe in here. Right. Gas pipe is going to go out to there, and it's going to follow the same line at the moment as the power that I've got over there. It's going to get to that point right there. Now, where is the oxygen? The oxygen's coming out from there. More of the oxygen is coming from here. So I want to go on that crossroads point right there, and I want to bring the oxygen up and then across and then up to here. So I will run oxygen down here like this. Get to that point over, and I'll stop right there a second, and I'll go the gas bridge. We will rotate that one so that it's going out that way like that, and I can't do it there because you can't join one onto the other. So I've actually got to just step that one to the side by 1 point and do it there like that. Then we go back to the gas pipe. Join that one in there. Join those two over. We go back over to this side. And now I can run that pipe down. Wait. Nearly made a big boo-boo on that one, didn't I? Gas bridge. Cancel build. They're both facing the wrong way. Cancel build on that one. Cancel build on that one. Go back to ventilation. Go to gas bridge. Upwards. It's got to go that way. We're taking oxygen up, not down. Oxygen's got to go into there, like that. Right, so there's those two, and then I can go ventilation once more. We go into the gas pipe and connect that one into there. Right, that will allow a joining all the way up through. Let me just go to the ventilation overlay. They've already gone and built all of that all the way up through there. The gas bridges have now been built, and there goes the oxygen. I got power supply issues, I think. Right, it's getting to here. It's backing up. There's a pipe in... Oh, I think maybe I haven't built the pipe in there properly. Put that one in there. Because they've built these. They've built the bridges. There we go. Right, they went in and they've gone and done that. So now that gas is coming up and it's coming over to here. It looks like, if I got those suits now been delivered? I'm looking over this way. These are starting to fill up now. No, the suits are still lying on the ground down there at the moment. But, I mean, they don't need to deliver the suits immediately, do they? That just goes into there and it starts charging up these with oxygen as well. Right, that's fantastic. That is now starting to charge. I'm awaiting delivery on there. And I've got the Atmo suits down here. Just there. Do I need to sweep them in order for them to be able to be assigned? I had a feeling I do. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 of them lined up. I think I need to actually sweep that lot right there so that they will go and deliver those suits. Seems an odd thing to have to do, really. I thought they would have done that automatically. And one more bit that I need to do right here. We need to put that one back into there. And then as soon as they have closed that piece off, I've got these here sealed, and I've got some doors here sealed. I'll go and do more sealing of doors in a bit. I'm not going to do that just yet. I've got plans, though. I do have plans. I can remove that lot. We've got Atmos suits in here have now been delivered. I've got an active Atmos suit checkpoint right in here. Clearance, vacancy, suited may only pass as are available. Dock, yeah. May pass even if there is no room to store their suits. When all duplicants will unequip and drop them on the floor. Right, we'll go with vacancy. We'll leave it there. They can't go and mix. They can't mix into other zones anyway. And if they're going that way, they have to have a suit on. Lots of duplicants all come running in. Oh, they're all coming up to do those. Right, and deliver a little bit of stuff in here. Are you actually going to do that digging? There we go. Right, and then I can take that piece off of there. Then I'm going to go with tile, like that. And I know I've got these in here, and I probably don't really need those. I'm going to put a tile onto there. And that will allow them to reach that part. Although I don't technically need to do that because they can do that from the top. But I'll do it for a minute there. So you will go through there like that. Now I can go here and deconstruct that ladder. And then I'll go in here. Remove the ladder. Again. And another one. And then there is a ladder there that I can also get rid of. And now we'll go base in here, tile. And I'll put tile down there. So now I've got an Atmos suit checkpoint. And I'm going to put that one there above it. Just because I think that it needs to be in there like that. That's how it needs to work, I believe. And granite is now in there. So they have to go through the Atmos suit checkpoint. Plus they'll have that bit in there. And that will all be tickety-boo. And you're saying that you're an unreachable build, dig, so on. How did you get... Oh, his suit was empty. Right. Where's the other suit? Oh, there's the suit. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.